Good morning. This Monday is dedicated to coffee, as is every Hedreich. Hedreich, stop showing off. You're on summer vacation.
I am not on summer vacation.
Spiders, and if it rains, which it will because I'm in Kansas, my basement is going to flood, and you are...
I am in Hopkins, Belize, Central America, and I work for a wonderful, wonderful company who allowed me to come down here and volunteer 3 times a week at the local school. I got to speak at graduation. I got to tutor reading, which is
like you're not on vacation.
Say it again.
You want me to look like a schmuck? You're not on vacation. You're volunteering at a school.
Well, and working. I mean,
but whatever.
I'm just working in a really, really pretty place, like really pretty. And I thought, since this is my last Monday here, next Monday, by the way, I'll be at ISTE. Actually, in exactly 1 week, we'll be at CoffeeEdu together. So I'll be able to see Alice live. Get to hug your neck. Yeah. So yeah, I'm speaking Sunday. I'm speaking on Tuesday as well. So check me out. If you come in, check me out and find my sessions. Come and join me. All those wonderful things. But yeah, this is my last Monday working in paradise, and see the line where the sky wants to see. It calls me. So yeah, just thought I would share that with our audience instead of my usual background, and which made me think about authentic selves. Because we get Alice and I usually start text.
We have some slides.
We got slides. Oh yeah, we got slides.
This is our hashtag unmutED. Please use it. Okay, now you can talk about authentic self.
I just think it's hilarious because Alice and I, probably 1 out of every 2 times that we do this, we're like, oh, it's Monday. I have to put on makeup. Oh my God. Do I look okay? And we always talk about bringing our authentic selves, our whole selves. And yet we feel compelled, because this is a professional space, we feel compelled to conform to certain norms. I don't know. What are you feeling about that, Alice? Because we talk about it all the time. Just the whole, lipstick. Go put some more concealer on. Last week, Alice was very honest. She's like, girl, no, go put some more concealer on. Yes, please.
I did not. You asked me, should I go put some on? I was like, yeah, because you were going to anyway. I don't care. I grew up in Alaska. I teach math. I mean, at the time, I probably put on makeup maybe once a week, maybe. And that's out of protest. But in my old age, my eyes like water and they don't like to have stuff on them. And I have ADHD, so I don't take it off at night. It's like, apparently,
oh God,
I know.
Yeah, same. I'm awful about taking my makeup off. So the question is, why do we feel compelled to do certain things in certain circles as we are quote unquote evolving into bringing our authentic selves into spaces?
I'm using the very strong filter today to touch up my face. Okay, I'm turned 49 this year. It'll be in October. I'll turn 49. My husband's 51, so I just tell everybody I'm 50. But I've used the very strong filter because why? I don't know. Because it's there. But I don't know. I don't think any of us are our authentic selves. We all act differently in different circles. How you act at church, how you act at school, how you act when you're out at a coffee shop, how you act when you're doing karaoke. You are your authentic self in that moment. I mean, I don't think, unless you're lying, I don't think it's inauthentic. That's normal.
Yep. Like code switching. I remember I did a workshop for a group, and they said, when I was explaining what code switching is, and if you don't know what code switching is, it is what Alice just said. It's behaving according to the situation that you are in. And non-white people tend to code switch even more. If I talk to my Hispanic students, when they talk to me, they talk very classroom. I call it classroom code. And then when I walk past them on the playground, whole different group, a lot of Spanglish, just very different. And same thing with Black people. We posture one way. And if you see me with my girlfriend's girl and you hear, everybody knows that this happens. But for example, I remember, was it Kamala Harris, I believe, was accused of being inauthentic because they would see her in spaces where she was largely addressing Black people, and she was different than she was when she was addressing corporate America. Yeah, yeah. And
When I
so
it's so easy to just pick up on some of the accents or the mannerisms, and you kind of start doing it, whether you're in the South or England or Australia. It's not hard. It just kind of you know.
honey, don't let me
Right?
go back to East Texas. Alice, when I go back to East Texas and talk with my friends that I graduated with, oh my God, girl, where have you been? Bless your heart. I mean, it really does happen automatically.
Right. Exactly. So, I
So
mean, yeah,
yeah, I like to see her.
who you choose to be in those moments, as opposed to, if you're trying to construct something to appear to be somebody that you're not, but you are that person. That is me. This is me, is how I am in these places. Okay. So how am I when I'm on camera and it's forever and I have to look at my double chin, but no one notices your double chin but you. But you still notice it. So, all right. Next topic.
Oh wait, no, close that one out. Close that one out strong. Let's close that one out strong.
Okay, close it out
Give
strong,
yourself
girl.
permission. Yeah, give yourself permission. Oh God, she puts me on. Give yourself permission to be who you are according to the situation. You are not gonna go out without brushing your teeth and combing your hair, and that's a good thing.
Yeah. My authentic self is sassy biatch. Okay. Next topic is
Unmuted, baby.
You're muted?
Free creep. Free creep. Girl, you got this one. I'm yeah.
Oh, I got this one. Okay. Well, I was just telling
Yes, ma'am.
got a notification. We're using StreamYard right now. What StreamYard does is it sends this to YouTube and LinkedIn and Twitter, and which will always be Twitter. It goes to all the places, right? And I was paying an eye-choking $437 a year, which I guess is like $30 a month, so it's not so crazy. They just raised it to $827. So we will be using something else next month. And then right now go cancel it, and they're like, even though I paid an eye-choking $427, they're going to cancel me today and not give me, I paid for an annual subscription. I should get the whole year. So I have to wait until the day of whatever. So I bet you've also noticed that the prices of everything has gone up. Hedreich?
I was saying I went to
No, you weren't saying nothing. You were rubbing it in. You're rubbing it. Go ahead, rub again. Just do a little rub. Rub it in again, and then you can say.
Okay, so what I think is, find yourself some peaceful something to look at while you're dealing with stressful things, because there are lots of stressful things. So what I was saying is that I went to go and buy tickets to a baseball game, and the tickets were super cheap. It was last minute, and I think they were like $19 a piece, but the whole fee was almost $200. And I'm like, seriously? What's the point of having cheap seats if I have, what am I, it wasn't parking. There was literally nothing included. And so I really do hope that companies, I don't think you win by doing that, because I did not go to the game. I stayed home and I was just as happy, I mean, and baseball's hard anyway, because there's no big jumbotron seeing the game. You know what I mean? So you got better views. You watch it at home if you watch baseball.
Yeah. Well,
oh God, do you think, are the banana baseball people going to be back in ISTE? They were at ISTE a couple of years ago. I love them so much. The dancing ump was there. If you're out there, baby, I hope I see you. I love you.
Okay, so on the note of fee creep, AI is causing all the fees to creep up. So not only are you paying for maybe your Chat GPT, or which, by the way, you should definitely go sign up for Google A1, their Google One AI subscription. A1. Yeah, like I'm like the education secretary. I didn't mean to say it. It's Google One AI. It's early. I haven't finished this coffee yet. It's fantastic, because then you're going to the video creation tool and all the other things. but on your personal account. But anyway, right? We're paying for AI. And then all your services use AI, which is expensive, so they charge you. And so literally everything is just becoming more expensive. Cheers.
How are we fighting back? I know that I am consuming less. I am consuming more intentionally, and I am consuming less. And I find that I like it. I like it.
All right. So let's
I was talking to my.
What does that mean for education? You've got all of these AI tools, all these education tools, and the prices are going up because they're putting AI in it and they're going to charge you for it.
Okay, I've got to plug the Center for OBC. All right, I am their official mouthpiece. I'm comms for them. And when I started as a coach, so I coach a district in South Texas, teaching them how to partner with vendors to get better results, to really attach funding to outcomes. And when I first got introduced to it, I was a part of a learning cohort at my then district, and I thought, why aren't we doing this all along? We're just buying blanket tools. We got learning gaps. Let's buy some tools and spread them around. And these licenses go, I think there was a study a few years ago, I think it was 2019, like up to 67% of these licenses go unused. Yes. And so the question is, what are we doing? Why are we spending tons of money without looking at who we want to target, what kind of outcomes we want to have, and ensuring that we don't pay by seat, we pay according to the outcomes. So I would say look into the federal government has started. There's some work in Arkansas. You can really look at, it's really growing. California educators are doing a cohort and a learning sprint so that we can really be better stewards over public funding, because it's my tax dollars. Those 67% of licenses, I pay for that. In Texas, I pay for that. And so why are you wasting my money? I don't waste my money. I'm consuming more intentionally. We have to consume more intentionally. So I would say, if you do not know what outcomes-based contracts are, if you are in procurement and you do things, or if you're in healthcare, you probably do. But if you're on the EdTech side, you likely have not yet heard of it. Please research it and start talking to your EdTech department, your IT department, and your procurement departments, so that you can ensure that you should be paying contingency payments, if this, then that. Not, oh, it's a great tool, it's going to make them all read at an 8th grade level in the 2nd grade. Cool, let's buy it for everybody.
I'm not a fan of the concept of magic of any sort, that, EdTech tools, whether they have AI or not. They're sold as magic wands. They're not, obviously. We've lost Hedreich to Belize. She is gone. But I have a very small list of tools that I want to use because I'm going to use them well. Part of the thing with a site license is that they know not everyone's going to use it. So they discount it 80%, but probably more likely, is she back? More likely, I'm back. It's discounted 80% because really only 20% are using it. So there's not a huge difference between just buying the individual license for those who are using it. And the thing that really bugs me is, well, we paid for it, so we should use it. That should not be what determines what we do with our children. If we paid for it, that's some cost. We invested in this tool, we're going to use it. We're going to use it to fidelity. That has to be the worst freaking thing I've ever heard. Use it to fidelity. Yep. You know what?
Yep.
You don't teach curriculum. You don't teach the tool. We teach kids who are very diverse, and not all of them are neurotypical. And
it's like medicine. EdTech tools. It's like medicine. You would not say, I'm going to just give everybody this medicine. Okay, it's not like fluoride. You can just put it in the water and everybody's going to benefit. It's not like that. You have to see what kids need, exactly how much, or if anything at all, before you begin to say, this is a tool that we need to use. So I hope people really start paying more attention and consuming intentionally. Because, yeah.
Well, I'll say something controversial because that's what I do. Is once again, I would like to make a plug that teachers need more time. Now more than ever, half your day should be planning and these things. Like, why do I need a magic tool to help kids with reading or whatever, when it could be that I could personalize and work with my kids if I just had the time? Maybe. I'm not a reading expert, so maybe a dumb example.
Oh, well, yeah, that doesn't make any sense, Alice, because I mean, how could we give teachers more time? Because first of all, we couldn't let kids stay home half a day because then the whole workforce would have to stay, or at least half the workforce would have to stay home. And we can't have that because what would happen to our GDP then? So no, not going there. No, don't we have another slide?
Right.
I want a topic change.
Next topic.
Yeah.
Do you want to go there?
Yes.
Okay, go.
Okay. So in New York, and according to district administration, I want to say New York. If I got it wrong, go look up district and say phone bans and DA and check out the article for yourself. But it said that parents, some high number, like, I don't know, 70% of parents support phone bans. And I'm thinking, okay, so I am a parent. If I want to ban my child's phone, I can, one, not buy him one. Two, say, son, your phone does not need to go to school. Why am I going to vote for a school to do something that I'm not willing to do as a parent? Parents, step up. That's all. That's literally all I have to say about that.
Okay.
Are you there?
I'm here.
Okay, because I can see you look like you're busy. I just, parents, you should be monitoring your child, what they do on their tablet, what they do on their phone. If your kid's under 5, they should be playing in the dirt. And yes, I am saying should be. I am, because as an educator, I see what happens when we deal with kids who are screen addicted. And that, yes, that is a real thing. So instead of having schools enact all of these bans, be the parent who teaches your child when and how to use it, and also takes it out of their hands. It's you.
All right, so that's Hedreich, Hedreich. You can find her on social media at Hedreich, and she would love to hear your ideas on phones. Okay, so I've always been team cell phone, right? We have a personal connection with our devices. So going back, I've been the anti-banning and the pro teach them how to use it. But as in many things that we do, we say we should instead of, but then we don't do the should. So we've not changed the structure of school. We've not created cell phone classes. We've not really changed anything. And we now have 13-year-olds. My 12-year-old has no self-control. He has extreme ADHD. I think I've softened my feelings on this, especially when they have devices in class. Right. So my original, we should be allowed to have phones, was back in the day when BYOD was popular. Pretty much everybody.
Okay, but my question is, why don't you just keep his phone at home and give it to him at certain times?
Well, I do use an app that turns it off during school hours.
Okay, but that's my point. Why is it that we are not parenting instead of
So
asking?
when a parent doesn't do that, or they're not techie enough to know how to do that, or whatever, then we give them a fine, HOA, or we parent HOAs.
I just say if the a child does not have to have a phone. I don't care if everybody has a phone. There's a phone at school if they need to reach you. That worked for hundreds of years before we got cell phones. And all I'm saying, don't.
Hedreich, have you ever put a quarter meter?
Pardon?
Maybe it's a boy. Have you ever,
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're old. I have also called, collect or whatever, because I didn't have a quarter, and you just like, come get me. And society and culture has changed. So I think I'm just saying maybe another time we revisit this topic and let's bring in somebody younger than us who doesn't know what a payphone is, who doesn't know the pain of calling your parents from something that's, who knows who's talked into it. And
right. That's a good idea. Oh my God. Do you know it's 7:10 already?
Yep. Time to go. All right. This is fun. Enjoy Belize. Rub in your summer vacation. Everybody, Hedreich's on vacation. I'm in the basement. Good times. Good times.
Oh my God. I am freaking working. I gotta get off here and go do my job. Bye.